Are you looking for the best CPU coolers for Intel 13th Gen CPUs? In this video we will look at some of the best CPU coolers for Intel 13th Gen CPUs. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 5. Vetru CPU Cooler. While we are discussing budget choices, we have a couple more options for liquid CPU coolers which are relatively cheaper than even some air coolers right now. Vetru also has one such option which can be perfect for budget-focused gaming PC builds. The Vetru V240 liquid CPU cooler is yet another highly affordable choice on our list today that you can prefer for a budget gaming PC build. It has a 240mm radiator with dual 120mm fans, offering a TDP rating of 250 watts. This CPU cooler is specifically designed for Intel's LGA 1200, 1700, 115X, and AMD's AM4 and AM5 CPU sockets. And to make your system look appealing, it also comes with addressable RGB synchronization that you can customize very easily. The dual PWM fans on the radiator of this AIO CPU cooler also support adjustable fan speed so that you can use the CPU cooler without worrying about excessive noise. This CPU cooler can work below the 30.8 dB noise level, which is still slightly louder than most other options, but it should not be a problem for casual usage. The CPU cooler has a noise rating of 30.8 dB. This is a liquid CPU cooler. Compatible with LGA 1200, 1700 and AMD AM4 and AM5 CPU sockets. 250 watts TDP rating. Number 4. Arctic CPU Cooler. If you have ever looked around for a thermal paste replacement for your CPU cooler, you must have come across a couple of options from the brand Arctic. Apart from that, Arctic also makes highly efficient CPU coolers that are also budget-friendly. Up next, we have the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2240, which is yet another budget choice on our list for a liquid CPU cooler. This is also an AIO CPU cooler that comes with not only two dedicated cooling fans on the radiator but also a compact fan on the CPU block as well for even faster heat dissipation. The additional 40mm VRM manages to keep the CPU nearly 15 degrees Celsius lower than other liquid CPU coolers. Another great thing about the CPU cooler is its integrated sleeved tubing. Therefore, the cooler does not cause any problems with cable management, and it also reduces the possibility of fluid leakage. With smart load management, the CPU cooler can automatically operate at lower power with nearly 80% lower power consumption. Despite being the cheaper option, it still has 6 years of warranty, which you get with premium options. The CPU cooler has a noise rating of 10.64 dB. This is a liquid CPU cooler. Compatible with LGA 1200, 1700 and AMD AM4, AM5 CPU sockets. It has 6 years of warranty. Number 3. MSI CPU Cooler. MSI is also a pretty famous brand when it comes to PC accessories, especially the ones that are aimed for a gaming PC build. You will also find GPUs, PSUs, cabinets, and many other MSI components with a gaming theme. For the third place, we are picking up the MSI MAG Core Liquid 360 or V2, another high-profile liquid CPU cooler on this list. This is also a triple-fan liquid cooler with a 360mm radiator and three 120 fans. Both the radiator and the CPU cooling unity come with an incredible design that makes it an ideal choice for a gaming PC build. On top of that, the radiator of the CPU cooler also has RGB fans for extra aesthetic points. You also get to rotate the water within a 270-degree water block to make the cooler adjust according to your motherboard orientation. The split-flow radiator with the integrated pump on this CPU cooler is also made of aluminum, which offers superior durability and corrosion resistance. Plus, the 400mm water cooling tubes of these CPU coolers ensure evaporation-proof performance with triple-layered plastic concealing. The CPU cooler has a noise rating of 16.7 dB. This is a liquid CPU cooler. Compatible with LGA 1200, 1700 and AMD AM4, AM5 CPU sockets. The RPM range is 500 to 2000 RPM. Number 2. CORSAIR CPU Cooler. Corsair is one of the most popular PC accessories brands on the market right now, and a lot of custom PC build enthusiasts prefer components made by Corsair, especially for a gaming PC build. Therefore, we are choosing a Corsair CPU cooler or the next position. The second choice for the best CPU coolers is the Corsair IQ-H170i Elite Capellix Liquid CPU Cooler. This is also a pretty powerful option on the market right now, considering it comes with a 420mm radiator for enhanced cooling levels. The radiator consists of three 130mm fans operating at about 2000 RPM to offer the best cooling performance. So, if you are picking up a CPU cooler for an overclocked 13th Gen Intel CPU, this is the perfect choice for a liquid CPU cooler. Even with such high specifications, this CPU cooler offers a noise rating of 10 dB, making it the most silent option on our list. All three fans on this radiator are RGB fans controlled by the Corsair ICUE software. With that, you can easily sync the RGB illumination of the fan with other components of your system and create a beautiful illumination with animation. This option is also compatible with all the latest Intel and AMD CPUs without any problem. The CPU cooler has a noise rating of 10 dB. This is a liquid CPU cooler. Compatible with LGA 1200, 1700 and AMD AM4, AM5 CPU sockets. 2000 RPM cooling fan speed. Number 1. Cooler Master CPU Cooler. You are probably aware of the brand Cooler Master since it is one of the most popular suppliers for computer accessories. Apart from its cabinets and power supply units, it also has a wide range of CPU coolers worth checking out. In the first place, we have the Cooler Master Master Liquid ML240L RGB V2 CPU Cooler. This is one of the budget liquid AIO CPU coolers from Cooler Master, which is also one of the best performing units on the market. This CPU cooler is paired with a 240mm radiator which consists of two 120mm fans for efficient cooling performance. Also, it is run by a Gen 3 dual-chamber pump for an increased fluid flow rate. Coming to the compatibility, this CPU cooler is suitable for Intel LGA 1200 and 1700 CPU socket. But it also supports AMD's AM4 and AM5 CPU sockets for additional coverage. Even though it is a budget choice, Cooler Master did not compromise on the overall build quality of this unit. It is made up of industrial-grade steel EPDM material for long-lasting reliability. The fans of this CPU cooler operate at about 1800 RPM and fall under a 15 dB noise level. The CPU cooler has a noise rating of 15 dB. This is a liquid CPU cooler. Compatible with LGA 1200, 1700 and AMD AM4, AM5 CPU sockets. 1800 RPM cooling fan speed.